Hi, 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 hi. I hope you can hear me well. I don't know. I'm trying a new recording thingy. One that connects easier with my headphones because I'm so tired of sitting here and getting them connected. Okay, so this request is Nikki Sunny. I got myself all confused. Okay, we don't need that there. All right, so yes, this is from Nikki Sunny, and it is how your crush feels about you. So I must have forgot a does there. How does your crush feel about you? Sorry. Okay, so how does your crush feel about you? I don't know. We're gonna find out. All right, let me see. Let's go with my romance deck. Okay, because we're trying to see what they like about you, how they feel about you. This is your crush. What kind of crush, though? Ooh, what kind of crushes are there? There's friend crushes. I mean, there is friend crushes. Friend crushes are like platonic crushes, like, I don't know what you call that. You get my point. And then there's crush crushes. I don't know, I like crush crushes. Okay. But yeah, Three of Pentacles. So it could be any type of crush. Working together. Okay. So, anyways. So how does your crush feel about you? Okay, we have the Justice card. Okay. Then we have the Six of Swords. And then we have the Five of Cups. Okay. So go ahead and pick your option, and I will see you at your pile or at the pile selection, whichever. And yes, thank you again. I don't remember your name off the top of my head, but I know you got Swiper. Swiper is your little picture. Swiper, no swiping. Yeah, so Swiper. Your nickname's gonna have to be Swiper right now. I'm sorry. So yeah, Swiper, thank you so much for swiping in, I guess, and doing the timestamp for me. Because I fell asleep again. Okay, I don't think people understand. Eh, I used to think I might have narcolepsy. I looked into narcolepsy so much because of my ability to just go to sleep. Okay, I could go to sleep anywhere. I'm so tired. I used to and then I couldn't sleep for a while. For so long, I couldn't fucking sleep. Okay, like, I mean, I could, but it wasn't real sleep, and I had getting a headache. So, and it was around the time that Pokemon app came out, where you go walk around and you look for it. Yeah. And so I was with my kid, and I used to make the joke that I'm like the fucking side duck. I'm like, I just want to, I would just literally walk around whining about my head. And like, I sigh. And I would literally sigh. I love the side duck. He's so cute. Okay? Annoyingly cute. But yeah, I caught a side duck once on my little app. That was fun. Oh, I got an adventurous story for that one. Adventure time. It was nighttime. There was a weird Russian Orthodox church in my neighborhood. Me and my kid and my at the time, my kid's father. They're like, we're together, and we go out there in the middle of the night, like a bunch of dummies. I would say, I don't know what the hell we were thinking. All right, we just wanted to. Okay, we was going to the store, and I don't know. We thought it would be fun to go to the. It's like an overlook. It's like a little patio balcony. You go up the stairs, and you go in there, and it's like a little balcony. So I was like, we could chill over there, and we could play with the boat, because, they wanted to do that. She wanted to do it. I don't know. Everyone was enjoying it, but it was mostly for, to get the kid out the house and get her walking around and doing things. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't tell her. She doesn't know. Okay, but that was the point, to get her ass out the house. But anyways, so I do this, I employ this idea, and while we're there, we start getting hunted by some crazy cat that's in the woods. And it was a big, big cat. It was a big cat. I don't know why it was so big. And no one got a clear look at it, but it was like dusky outside. Dusky, is that a word? Dusky? Like dusk. It's like dusk time, but not dusky. Whatever. It was like dusk outside, kind of, right? But a little extra dark. It was like on the dark side of the dusk. And I'm sitting at the little pavilion thing, and she wanders just right over there. There's nothing there. It's nothing but some woods and stuff. So I'm looking at her over there, and then I hear things. And I'm like, what on earth is that? So I instantly get up. So I'm like, what's going on? It's go time. Something's happening, like I'm always ready to go. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. It's like I don't know. So, anyways, I hear that, and I get up. I go right over to my baby, and I'm like looking around, like, what the fuck is that? And then I see something run across. I'm like, holy shit, there's something out here. I was like, it's actually like enclosing in on us. I looked at her. I was like, come over here, and come to the pavilion. I was like, get out of the woods. I said, there's a critter out here, and I don't know what kind of critter it is, and I don't know, it's playing games, and I don't know if it's vicious. I don't want to play games with that thing. All right, because then I'm gonna have to take it down, and I don't want to take no critters down right now. I don't like it. All right. So I'm like watching, and then we're sitting there like, the whole time we're sitting there, me and her, we're like freaking out. The other person's just sitting there on their phone texting. I had no idea. Me and my kid were going through the world's biggest adventure. Eventually, they showed up. Eventually, they pulled their head out the phone, and they were like, "What's going on?" But anyways, like once they started seeing that we were freaking out, I was freaking out. I was getting okay. I'm not gonna lie. I was getting in kill mode. Okay, I was getting ready to take down a wild animal that I had no idea what it looked like. Right? So, because I could just see it was like about this big, like it was the size of that beefy raccoon, but it definitely wasn't a raccoon. That thing was like real dirty and real creepy, and you could see it kind of moving. I could see it was a cat. It was some type of feline. Okay, and I'm like, it's some type of cat, but it could be a fox. Yeah, it could have been a fox. It could have been anything. I don't know. But either way, I was getting ready to take that sucker down. I'm like, what kind of little weapons I got? Like, I'm figuring it out. I'm like, nothing. I'm like, I'm going to choke that thing and stab its eyes out. I don't know, but I'm ready. Okay, I've been preparing for this, okay, my entire life. Okay, so I'm looking, and it just literally keeps like stalking us all around. And then I'm like, okay, we just got to get out of here. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. And I'm just like pinning on a ginormous angry cat just so that I could have the courage to get the fuck off that pavilion and take those stairs. Because, man, if it wasn't a fucking angry cat, that was going to be something interesting. And I was going to end up probably having to get a rabies shot or something. Ew, ew. Who wants that noise? No. Okay, so I'm like, just be an angry cat because I can punt an angry cat. I don't, okay, I love cats. Cats love me. I got random cats coming after me, wanting to be my friends. Okay, they love me and my turkey. I tell you, I smell like turkey. I eat a lot of turkey sandwiches. But anyways, I love turkey sandwiches. But so yeah, no, I love me a cat. But if a cat's attacking me, I am not afraid to kick that thing across the fucking no. No, I've been bit before by things, and I'm not getting bit by things. Like, no, I'm not doing it. People have bitten me. No, but see, that's the thing. No cat's ever done that. No animal's ever really kind of And if they did, it's like it made sense. This motherfucker was hunting us. Okay, legit hunting us. I believe my kid, especially because of her height. Okay, and then when I showed up, it still started. It just started like reaccount, like it's like it readjusted the plan. They were like, oh, there's a bigger one of them. Okay, I can do that too. Let me just go over here and figure out. And it's like, no, you're crafty, and that means you could be dangerous. All right. So that means I gotta treat you like a dangerous threat. So either way, I'm ready to go. When we get our asses down the little stairs or whatever, and I hear it, it literally started coming like, no, wait, come back. Like it started chasing a bitch, but only through the woods. It never came out into out where the stairs were because there was like a light that beamed down. They never came out into the stairs. Stayed in the shadows. So I was like, okay, we just gotta stay in the public. We're straight. Just don't go in the shadows. So then I'm like, walking down the street in the street lights. It's dark by now. Like I said, it was dusky, like that really dark blue where it's like it barely looks like it's like sunlight, but it's sunlight kind of still. Anyways, now it's black. It's dark. And I'm like, well, let's go to the corner store because that was the original plan. And my kid's like freaking out, like, is that thing after us? I'm like, I really don't know. And she's like me, she can keep cool, but she's freaking out. I could tell she's freaking out. I could sense, I could feel it. Like, yeah, she's freaking out. I'm like, don't worry, I won't let that thing get you, man. I will protect and attack. Okay, don't worry. I'm looking back. I hear it. I literally hear it coming. and it's like literally following through the bushes on the, like we're walking like on the sidewalk, and I hear it come down from up into the bushes in our area there. And I'm like, oh my God, this thing actually came up here. This thing's got audacity. Okay. So then I was like, let's go walk in the street. We live in the middle of nowhere. It's a small ass town. So there's no one. It's probably only like 7 o'clock at night, but there's not a soul outside. All right. Empty as fuck. So I'm like, let's walk like in the middle of the road, like away from the foliage, so that this thing can't like pounce on us, because I actually heard it like go ahead of us at one point. And I was like, no, no, this ain't happening. I was like, I see where you're going, a mile away. I was like, let's go to the middle of the road. We go to the middle of the road, and she's constantly like this, like, and I'm like, don't worry. And then I literally catch a glimpse of it right as we reach the end of the block. There's one last big old bush, because then behind it is like a big stretch of yard, because the church ends and then it's a house with a tree. So it takes this big, quick run from the last bit of woods to that bush, like phew, as fast as it could. And I happened to just look over and catch it do it. And like I said, it was like I said, it was some type of big cat, like a, um, and it was hunting us. And then we never went over there again. Never again. No, never again. Not even in the daytime. I was so like, not happening. I'm straight. And then another crazy adventure that we all went on was where we were living. It was in a bitsy bee. So, and this was, it was called Mount Kekeko. Okay, Mount OKKK, Mount Kekeko. Okay, I loved I used to call it Kikiko, Mount Kikiko. But anyways, I think it's Kikiko. I don't know. I don't know. Right? Kekeko. I think it's Kekeko. Anyways, either way, I never got to go up top to where the lake was, because it was one hell of a journey, and I don't know, it just never happened. And I don't know, I would have had to hike it, and I don't know. And I definitely wasn't going to drive a car up there. So I never did that. But I definitely would go to the parking lot there to go watch the stars. I would watch the meteor showers and things like this and go to see the stars. Okay, you time it to see the Milky Way. hmm That was fantastic. If we could have went further out further, it would have been better, but we couldn't. Because I don't know, I didn't know where else to go but there. I was like, this is nice, and even there it was scary. So what's the scary part is that I mean, we used to go there all the time. Like I'd be like, you guys want to just go out and go look at some stars? Yeah, sure. Like I said, I gotta get the kid out the house, man. It's boring as hell out there in the middle of nowhere. So those are some activities, so we do them. And then we go out there, and one of the times, I mean, we've been out there who knows how many times. And but this is the last time. That's for damn sure. This is the last time. Here we go out there, and we're standing and we're looking. And it was funny, was I think it was the time we were on our, I don't remember if we drove there or not. It might have been when we drove there. It might have been when we were on our way back from somewhere that we drove from, and we passed by. And I was like, why don't we pull over and hang out? And either way, we get there and we're looking, we see the Milky Way and we're enjoying it. And we see some northern lights, even like all white ones, not like those pretty greenish ones, but like just the plain white ones. We see them streaking across the sky, and it's gorgeous. And all of a sudden, I hear the biggest Bigfoot howl, Bigfoot call I've ever heard in my fucking life. I've never heard a Bigfoot call. All right. Yeah, I've watched Finding Bigfoot. That shit, okay? Yeah, I heard that at Mount Kikiko. Okay, okay, okay. And I was like, oh, holy shit. And I like didn't say anything. I was like, did anybody else hear that? I mean, because it was extremely far. And I was like, overactive imagination over here. So I'm like, don't think about it or you're going to start freaking out about a Bigfoot, Nikki. Don't do it. And I was like, yeah, don't do it. Pay attention to the stars. And I do that instead. And then, like, literally, like I'd say 3 to 5 minutes later, oh, the fear. So it happens again. And it's like super close and super loud. And it's like right over there. And I'd say it was like, if I could put a distance on it, it was at least like 500 feet. as opposed to who knows how far. Like it came, I don't know where it came from. It came from far and wide, and it was coming. And I was like, why would it come here? We're the only ones here. It must know that we're here. And whatever that critter is, I don't know. It kind of sounded like a wolf, but it definitely wasn't a wolf. That definitely was some type of bear, but that definitely wasn't a bear. What the hell was that thing? What the? So like, I look over at everybody else, and my kid's kind of looking like, what the hell is that? She's like, I want to get in the car. I could see it in her face. She's thinking, I want to get in this fucking car. So I was like, do y'all want to just get in the car and go? And it was like, yep. And I was like, okay, good. I was like, did you guys hear the first one? Yep. And I'm like, okay, good. You guys didn't. It wasn't just me. I was like, we need to get the fuck in this car and get the fuck out of here. I said, I'm sorry. I'm freaking out right now, guys. Get me home. And they're like, yep. We got in that car. We got the fuck out of there so fast. Okay, that was terrible. And I never went back. And I don't think I'll ever go back. No, I don't need to know. So yeah, those Bigfoot hunters, you guys got balls, man. What's his name? Matt Moneymaker. Yeah, Matt Moneymaker. Balls of steel out there. I could never. How terrifying. The thought is making me go into a panic. Okay, I have to actually take deep breaths right now. Oh, God. Okay, Bigfoots. No, I mean, it's funny because they probably wouldn't do a damn thing to me, but I'm scared of the unknown sometimes. All right. What's this? All right. It is time. Yeah. Oh, God. Whew, Bigfoot. It's because I know its potential, okay? If it could run across the street, how does your crush feel about you? Yeah, we're gonna go with an oh, maybe a song too. I'm trying to think if I got any other strange critter stories. There was a strange critter that was in my yard once. My ex saw it. I didn't, but I believe him because I be seeing strange critters, man. He told me what walked across the yard and he explained it to me. It sounded like, honestly, it sounded like some spirit animal shit. I was like, yo, you might have been. I was obviously joking and on some shit. I was just teasing people. I was like, you're like tapping into the spirit realm, yo. I said, you're seeing spirit animals, okay? You're like Avatar Aang right now. You accidentally slipped into the spirit realm. And he didn't take me serious, obviously, thank God. Okay, it was a joke, but yeah, definitely. I saw some strange critters in that yard. My neighbor had a German Shepherd. Oh my God, I loved that German Shepherd. And they were Germans too, and they just loved me. They were so nice to me. Okay, every time they saw me, they went out their way to say hi. They helped me because I used to be so shy. I don't like to small talk. I hate small talk. They helped me learn to small talk. Okay, because they just would not. They were so pushy with their small talk, and I'm not offended by it. I just don't know what to do. And they'd always pick up the ball for me when I'd be like, hi. And that's like the end of my small talk was hi. And then they would say something, and I'm like, oh, no one ever talks to me. So wait, what? What'd you say? They're like, your cat. And I'm like, oh, what about my cat? They're like, it's really pretty. I'm like, oh, well, thanks. Okay, and then I'm like, you have a good day. And they're like, what breed? And they ask me more questions. And I'm like, man, y'all are really trying to get me out of my shell. They weren't though. They were just really interested in my kitty. They thought it was really pretty. And they had their dog and they I don't know, they just liked us. Also, because we lived in an area where it was all French and they spoke German and English and I spoke English and English and English and English. Mhm. So they were like, I think that they were just like, oh my God, someone who speaks only English, or at least English in general, moves in next door to us. We can talk to our neighbors again. Salute! Like something like that. Like they were so happy about it. They were never home though, so it's like they weren't buggy. That's why I didn't mind it. I saw it as like this is great. Someone wants to talk to me, and I guess I'm okay with talking to them. I felt comfortable with them. Okay. So they reminded me of my grandmother. My grandmother's German. Okay. So their behavior reminded me of them. I enjoyed them. But anyways, so I'm done. Let me get a drink first. I'm also gonna go upstairs real fast. 9:03. I'll be right back. Sorry. crack, crack. Okay. Okay, I'm back and slightly winded, so pardon me. I'll say drink if you're here, if you're actually, I don't know. I hope no one's here for this part. It's not that big a deal. Okay. Too much running. All right. So, hi, I'm back. So this is for Nikki Sunny, and it's how does your crush feel about you? I changed it around because I think I copied it down. I think exactly how they wrote it, but I might have wrote it wrong. I do that sometimes. So I don't, pardon me if I messed up the way you wrote it, but I'm changing it to how does your crush feel about you? Okay. So option one is the Justice card. Option two is the Six of Swords. Okay. And then option three is the Five of Cups. All right. So go ahead and pick your pick. And also, I'm trying a new app for recording, so I don't know how that's going to work. And I don't know how the audio is going to work. So please spare me the audio comments, guys. Like, listen, audio is everyone knows the audio gets messed up when the audio is messed up. We don't need to discuss it. All right? It's one of those where you want to like literally kick the wall, punch a hole through the wall, I want to say, because you're like, my audio again? You know what I mean? Like you go purple when you see it's your audio. So it's like, don't no one need to talk about nobody's audio. All right? You think I don't know about my audio? Yeah, you know I know. So why are we discussing it? That's my point. All right? Okay. Now, we shall drink water and do option one. Okay, so option one, the Justice card. My goodness. I don't know, but I want to say something about being balanced and fair. Libra obviously is coming in. So maybe this person's a Libra. Your crush might be a Libra. I'm going to have to slide into their little shoes, okay? So that I can see how they feel about you. Because that's the whole point. So if they're not a Libra, they definitely got Libra in them. And then we also got Sagittarius too. So they got some Sagittarius going on. We got the child twice. So they might be immature. You guys just might be on the younger side. Okay. Inspiration. I want to say someone secretly inspires the other. Okay. So like if you're not inspired, okay, by this person, like if this person doesn't necessarily like inspire you, I want to say that that's how your crush feels about you. They feel inspired by you. Okay. The only difference between a friend and a foe is that you've decided where love can grow. Ho, the universe. What a backhanded compliment. This always makes me think of this one friend that I had that was such a bitch. But yeah, we was friends, but she was such a frenemy. There we go. Oh God, this person might be a frenemy. All right. All right. The only difference between a friend and a foe is that you've decided where love can grow. All right. I want to say your crush might be a little rude. All right. I have a feeling they might have called you that before, something like this. Yeah, create space for a new love. Hold on. When things hurt your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. I love you so much, the universe. Okay. So, yeah, I want to say you definitely might have a past with this person that ain't nice. It ain't pretty, I want to say. Okay. We got the Moon's card, so it's a little secretive. I don't know what it is. Three of Cups. Holy moly. I want to say your crush thinks you're sleeping around. She's a big hoochie mama. All right? All right? He's either a hoochie mama or a fuck boy. All right? Yeah. Like that yeah, that's interesting. Hold up. All right, the poet. Oh, but they like you though. Okay, so if they like you, this is making me think of the colors here. They're kind of like real toned down. So maybe they don't know. They're just they're feeling like it's a possibility. All right. There isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. As I'm saying, they can't tell if you're a friend or a foe. That's what it is. And you're someone, yeah, they can't tell if you're a friend or a foe, so they're kind of just keeping you in one spot, right? Sometimes maybe they might try to be super positive with you. Sometimes they might try to be super negative with you. I don't know. Testing the waters. I don't know. Something about creating space for a new love and about masks. I want to say this person likes to just, what is it? Just they just like to get, they want nobody with a mask. I want to say, yeah, no, that's what it is. They're single and they're like, I want to say socializing and having, I want to say that good, clean fun. Because these people are just kind of like holding hands. And blue always makes me think of friendships. Okay. And also solitude. Okay. Purple's like kind of like, I don't know, but and it's got some purple in there too. So that's why I said some of you are sleeping around and some of you are not. Some of you are dead, but none of it has to do with emotions. So whatever it is that you do, Three of Cups wise, it's in Cancer. It's at home, I want to say. So it's like I want to say like it's fun with good, clean fun with roommates, like friend stuff, platonic stuff. Like look at the colors, people. It's platonic. There's no romance. So even when it gets purpley, that means there's a little bit, you know what I mean? Because you added a little red to that blue, it made it a little purple now. Okay, so that means some of them, yes, some of you, yes, definitely are out there playing around and doing things. But this person, I want to say, they feel like they could have Three of Pentacles with you. So this person likely has like this type of situation too. Okay, so they either see that they want to make sure if you're in this situation, because this is basically just being single and being happy and fun. Like, this is like, there's no reasons to feel like this is anything other than just good, clean fun, in my opinion, even if there is sex, because we're single here, people, at the end of the day. So, but it's like, what do you do when you're not single anymore? What happens after this? Do you move on and start to, clean up and focus on each other, or you know what I mean? Like, or do y'all keep partying? So it's like, that's what I said. When does the party stop? So it's like, I want to say that they see that they could have a child with you. They might have children, some with children, because we got the child called twice. All right. And the unicorn. hmm You might be newly single, something like this, and they definitely notice you. Passion. They got passion for you. All right, so that makes me think that they're like, I'm blue, blue, blue. I'm blue, da booty. Yeah, they're that, but you add the pink to them. You help make them purple. Okay, purple's all about that. That's sex. All right. Yeah, it's like good sex. So, anyways, rise, passion, rise high, and flame my purpose, reach the sky. So, yeah, they definitely see you as a purpose. I want to say something to head towards. Like I want to say like you have purpose, if that makes sense. So like they see purpose with you. Desire, yeah, I want to say they desire you. Okay. Be certain of where you place your passion. I want to say they see you like a unicorn, like a special little unicorn. hmm And if you're newly single, they've been waiting for you to be single. Oh my God, they've been waiting to ride by, like the song Knight Rider. They've been waiting to ride by, beep beep. Tell you, can I take you out on a date? Something like this. Trust me, they've been waiting, but they definitely want to know about your single life, your party lifestyle. I feel like they know. I feel like they know that you're balanced and fair, and I feel like they expect you to kind of be that the same as them. They're very open-minded, I want to say, and they want to know about your past. They got all sorts of thoughts about it, and but this person's, I want to say, is very mature. We got the whip here with the bear, so like they're very like, yeah, they've dealt with a lot of different types of masks, I want to say. So like they're not trying to date anyone that wears masks because it's like they're just so over that, like to hide bad things, like not to like hide your good stuff, if that makes sense. So like they're like that's why I said they do a lot of inner child stuff. So it's like with the child card twice, they probably get along with children really well. If they don't have children, they're definitely someone good for children. Yeah, they're great for the home, and they see you as this too. That's why they pursue you. Okay. Yeah, and then it says there isn't a soul on this planet who doesn't crave your approval. So I said I want to say they approve of you. I want to say, as you know, they approve of you as a, I say, as a This is someone to have some passion with and work, do things with, okay? You're very close to achieving your goal. In the reverse, though. So that makes me think that, wow, how does that even make sense? The ring. Okay, so maybe okay, so maybe you want to commit to this person. Maybe you want to make a commitment to this person. Something like this. I'm telling you, you're not close at all to that. You're nowhere near that point. You guys are nowhere near commitment. Ace of Wands, that's where you're at. Coming at her with her sword. So you're not going to be able to just pull it out and I mean, talk to them, so to speak. Okay. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibeus Moon. It's like looking up at the stars and the bouquet. That's why I said it's the Queen of Swords. All right. King and Queen. So yeah, this is going to be someone that's like your match. You're going to really get along with them. And they're definitely going to have the passion. You're going to have the passion. You're going to want to literally be like, marry me. Okay? You're going to want to marry. Yeah, yeah. Are you guys ever going to go out on a date though? Because we can clearly see. And then we even got the soulmate card, with the 11. So they definitely, and this is about pollinating too. So definitely, if we're getting into the passion section, okay, things are getting messy in the bedroom. They think about getting you messy in the bedroom. I was like getting you all messy. I don't know. Okay, wife. As I said, marriage. They want to make you their wife. They want to make you their husband, something like this. They see, like, I want to say, a commitment in the future with you. But I don't think y'all are at the flowering stage. You guys got to grow it, right? Especially if this is a crush. Change. Falling leaves do not signify the end, but the beginning of a fruitful season. So yeah, something's got to change. You got to, I don't know, something for this crush has got to change. Manifesting money and income, Trinket 5. So I want to say follow some synchronicities. And I'm trying to tell you how to make a move on this person, okay? They see you as a special little unicorn. So you got to see where you resonate. If this person's been making, this person's your crush. I don't know. See it where you fit, because I see it as you could probably be working both ways. Yeah, we got the moon up there. You both could be like hiding off, like one of you is like hiding off from the other one and not really showing them everything, and that causes some confusions, right? But in the end, I feel like you guys all have the same type of dating style, and you guys should go on a date. That's for sure. I want to suggest a nature date because this is making me think of some stories I was telling earlier, and it's like, yeah, maybe you guys, deserve some type of nature date together. And I feel like just doing something like that, but something with money. You need money. Money, something with your money has to change. And in order to do that, I think it has to do with this Three of Cups, which make me think of partying and pleasure seekers with the Pleasure Seekers card, okay? Peace. Be calm and calm will come. Yeah, I want to say take it slow. Man, there's going to be one hell of a passion, all right? Passion's going to be through the roof between y'all, all right? It's making me think of borders and visas. So, they might be at a distance. Yeah, you might have to travel to this person. We have the boat here, like long distance, not just like down the street distance. Firefly. I want to say they see you like that. I don't know. You must be someone that stays to yourself a whole lot. They see you as something so bright. I want to say they want to, like that card about not holding on to the firefly for the pulsing light. They see you like that. They're not trying to hold you. They're someone that's very not controlling at all. They just want to be near you, I want to say. So this is someone that if you want to date this person and they're a crush and you're far away from them or at any type of distance, right? They're saying that they like you and they wouldn't try to control you, or vice versa. If you're someone who's having a hard time getting closer to your crush, somehow you have to show them. You have to show them, yeah, paper planes make me think of planes, like actually flying across, like to other countries even. All right, because that song talks about visas and things like that. But it's not to capture you. It's just to be, I don't know. It's just to, I want to say, pleasure seek together. They really want to pleasure seek with you, but they see commitment in you. but they're not trying to force it on you. That's what it is. They're not trying to force you. Money, again, something about money, stressed out about money. That's what I'm saying. Manifesting money and income. It has to be manifested. So I don't know what that has to do with y'all. Maybe to go on a date, maybe to see each other, maybe to visit each other, something like this. You got to get some money. Stressed out about something that's going on with, okay, family stressed out and money. And then Cancer in reverse. So it's like, it's not at the home. It's not family at the home. It's family outside of the home, if that makes sense. So it's like external family, not internal family, immediate family. It's some type of external family member, and it's causing issues with their money for some reason. I guess maybe they can't work anymore, something like this. It caused an issue with their money, and they can't. And it's put a block on things. I want to say to talk to you. So that's the thing. This is like a future forecast too, all in one with a message. But yeah, in order for you, yeah, that's all I got for you. It's all circling around the same stories again. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that was good. Okay. So how do they see you? I want to say they see you as someone they want to pick up and no, if they, for those that see, this is very sexual neutral. They're naked, but naked represents truth. So these two are completely naked with each other. So they are completely honest with each other. They are literally like besties, and they live together, and they're happy. There's pots and pans, and there's cooking and cleaning going on, and he's picking her up. Like one can hold the other one, and the other can hold the other when they need it. Like it's great coexisting. But for the ones that are trying to coexist, like the ones that got crushes that are like not friend crushes. These are like romance crushes, and the majority of what a crush is, this is something they, you know what I mean? This is what they see with you. They're like, ooh, oh my God, love, 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 like romance novels type of love. I want to say, but they've got this Libra card, not Libra card, this Justice card. They play it cool, okay? So I hope you enjoyed, okay? Bye. Oh no, I need some water. All right. What was I doing? Oh, it's this one. Okay. That's just tickly. Okay. So option 2, the Six of Swords. And this is for how does your crush feel about you? Okay, I want to say they absolutely want to put everything down and come and do you. Okay, so this definitely isn't for like some romancing stuff. We got sex right out the gate. All right. Yeah, with lots of thinking about sex. Let's see, is this person just a horny person or are they horny for you? Swords, Ten of Swords. Oh, horny for you. Hmm. I think your crush thinks you have, yeah, your crush thinks you're unavailable. So they don't, I mean, they like you. I'm going to tell you how they feel about you, but at the end of the day, they don't think you're available and they don't want to feel this way about you. See? They're like, I don't know. They don't want to. And you see how there's nothing going on, like all of that stuff is not happening. So this person's not trying to control it. They're kind of just sitting there watching. I want to say watching you do you and maybe just sidelining in your life, and they something like that. They're in your life somehow and they think that you have like a relationship in the background, and they're just like not even going to try for you because they're just that sure of it. That sword is making me think they might have even got some type of insight. And that insight was like, forget it. I'm not going to try for something like that. So that's how your crush really feels about you. I'm gonna say they're not acting, they're not doing anything like that. They're probably friend zoning you if they even talk to you. I don't know. All right, because of the Six of Swords. Yeah, no, they like left the idea. All right. Your treasure is at hand. Sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier, but more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, Zipier is on quite a few lists. Tally-ho, the universe. Okay? It's making me think of Tahoe, so maybe someone lives in Utah. But yeah, that's what it is. I feel like your crush knows that you're someone that's either unavailable. Your crush knows you're unavailable. Like, honestly, you have a crush on someone when you're not available. What does that mean? I don't know. This is what they think. All right? They don't think you're available. So I first and foremost, majority relationship. Sexually, you're sexually unavailable, whether it's because you're not having sex or because you're having sex with other people, or even if it's just like an online thing, they think you're out texting and flirting with other people. So they're like not interested in dating someone who, I want to say, who can't just focus on one person. So I want to say they have a crush on you, yes, and you have a crush on them. They definitely really like you, but they saw, I want to say, treasure. They see you as something that's sparkly, but you're not really behaving like it, so they're thinking maybe I was a mistake. Okay. So it says when, yeah, when things hurt your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. I love you so much, the universe. So yeah, no, they're doing self-love and they're trying to make space for a new crush. I don't know, they had a crush on you though. I want to say 10 of cups. They thought you could be their 10 of cups. I say thought, like I'm naturally saying in the past, but I don't know. Do they still feel this way? I don't know. Probably what it was. You didn't talk to them enough. So they just, I want to say they had no choice but to make up their own thoughts for things. I don't know why. I don't know. Mentor. Okay. That makes me think this person's very level-headed. I want to say they definitely enjoy talking to you regardless. So if they're not talking to you, I mean, if they are talking to you, yeah, they definitely see you as someone that, yeah, authentic. They definitely really enjoyed you. They saw you as someone who's very authentic and mentor. That means like a real solid person in their life. 10 of Cups, too. Yeah, they must have really thought they had treasure in their palm of their hand, and they probably were super happy about it. But Six of Swords, man, they ran off. They left. Adjustments are required in reverse. So I don't know. Like, that's such a pretty card. Look how pretty the sky is looking in that card. She's almost looking at it. If I put it like this, she's like looking up at it. But yeah, I want to say adjustments are required in reverse. Yeah, they saw that there was nothing that they could do. There was no adjustments that they could make. And with the whip card, it was like they weren't going to sit there and whip a dead horse. That's what I hear. Beat a dead horse. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. So they saw it as whatever this, there it is, that's what it is, the moon card. Whatever the situation was on your side, they didn't understand it. They still don't understand it, I want to say. They still don't. They see you as a really authentic person that's really, I want to say, comfortable, like the superb owl, the big owl. Probably someone that likes to hug a lot. This person might be a hugger. And they're definitely someone you'd want to, I want to say, if you're trying to commit to, this is someone you'd want to commit to. 10 of Cups in the upright, really peaceful. And I feel like they saw this with you. They saw this, I feel like they saw these qualities, and this was extremely impressive to them. And they saw you as a treasure. So I feel like they might, I don't know, they might have pursued you at some point. And they were like, I'm not looking elsewhere. I really like this person. And then I feel like then they started thinking that you didn't see them like that. You were probably looking everywhere and not there. And then they were like, I'm going to just leave that behind. I can't seem to change that. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. This person's, yeah, the bear card, 10 of Wands. This person's like holding out on me or holding out on the world, even. Who knows what they want, but they don't want what I want, even if they're an awesome person that I see a great life with. That's really what they say. Wow, interesting. All right, key answers. All right, that's our. It might not. You might not like this. I don't know. They didn't definitely. I'm done. That they did not like that. They were like, oh, the whip card again. I want to say you guys probably are soulmates. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you did not express yourself properly with this person. I feel like you have nobody going on. I feel like you got nothing going on. And for some reason, you didn't express yourself properly. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. with the two child's cards. Yeah, maybe you guys are really scared to talk to each other. We also got age differences because one is a little older than the other. Okay, one's a wee lamb. Okay, and one's just an orphan. Orphans are tough, man. This one might be an orphan too. And then, I mean, I don't know. Obviously not. Looks like the Lady and the Tramp. But yeah, so you guys are definitely, I want to say, meant to be someone romantic, and they never could for some reason. Or nothing worked. Something about thief. That's what I'm saying. For those of you that are resonating with I want to say sleeping around. Like I don't mean that like in a judging way. I mean like because y'all weren't dating at the end of the day. I feel like you guys weren't even you guys aren't even dating. So it's not so much that they're mad at you for sleeping around. They're just wishing that they I don't know, wishing that you didn't feel the need to, I guess. They feel like people were trying to steal you from them almost like they were doing everything they could to just keep you away from them. And they were like, forget it. They're not going to fight with that. Literally. If that's the case, if someone was manipulating the scene, they knew it somehow. They could feel it. I don't know. They could sense it. They could sense that something was going on behind the scenes. Okay. Because there's some behind the scenes action here. We don't quite know. It's a magician. It's a genie back there. It could be anything, right? But they saw it as forget it. I'm not bothering with that. Adventure, live wild and free. Yeah, this person is just trying to live an adventure, I want to say. They wanted to invite you on their adventures. Okay, insight. Open the third eye to strengthen intuition. Okay, so something with the third eye. I don't know. Maybe that's how they know things. That's why I said they just sense things. They might be highly empathetic. Okay. Cactus flower, endurance, hold on, you can do this. So as I said, they're still holding out. They still believe like regardless of whatever they've concocted, regardless of what the stories actually are. Like I don't know y'all's situation. You guys might have talked about things, okay? You might have been like, listen, I just want to be friends. And this person's like, well, I wanted to be lovers. This person's, if that's the case, what I mean? You're saying, yeah, you have a crush on someone that just wants to be your friend, basically. But no, this person definitely wants to be your lover. If they ever friend zoned you, I want to say that's why they friend zoned you because they smelt something fishy. Okay. And with the adventure card and the insight and the endurance, I feel like they're like, treasure or not, man, I'm just trying to live free. I can sniff that something sneaky's happening over there, and I'm just not even getting involved. It's like that scene, like if there is another person involved, if there is a third party here, I want to say, yeah, they're like, they're saying like she could have him. It's like that song where she's like, "Ah, how does it go? How does it go? Something. Don't forget that I don't know, I'm the one that let you have him." Okay. That's funny. That's how this person feels like. They feel like they're just like they can sense that you were looking elsewhere, so they were like, you know what? If you want to look elsewhere while we're like kind of like in the process of liking each other, I feel like they were liking you and you were liking them, and they could sense that you liked them, and you were going with it, and then you went off elsewhere, and this person, I feel like they just knew something was up, and I don't know what so I said, clear the air. All right, on my way, Alan Walker. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this person was like, oof, right? But they're still your friend. And they're definitely someone that can be a friend. They're a soulmate of yours. That's a problem. That's the problem. It's not really a problem, but it's actually a blessing. Okay. They're not the thief in your life. Someone's trying to steal from you. But yeah, someone behind the scenes is manipulating you, and it's all just to rob you. Rob you of something. All right. I don't know what. Thief card. Yeah, I gave him to you, bitch. Don't fucking forget it. That's the line. I think that's Nicki Minaj. Okay, okay. Yeah, I gave him to you, bitch. Don't fucking forget it. Okay. Yeah, I went there. Yeah, look, that's this song for this person. If I could pull a song for them, on my way is like I want to say what they want from you. They want you to say, "I'm on my way. I choose you. Not choose you, but I like you. I don't know. You're someone I want to be with." They want it. They also want it. They want the truth. They don't want the moon card. They want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Like literally, they don't give a fuck how. If you're a man right now, or if you're a girl, they don't care how many legs you spreaded it for. They don't care how many times this key went into any other slut. They don't care how many. That makes me think of sluts. They don't care how many sluts you done talked to. They want to know your history, and I feel like maybe you hiding your history from them, and that might have been what caused it. Like you weren't actually hiding anything other than just something like from the past. Point is, you got to clear the air with this person. If you have a crush on this person, they really, really, really like you. And I want to say with these double whip cards, I feel like, and these double children cards, I feel like you guys are meant to be together. And then with this thief card, and then thinking of that song where Nicki Minaj is telling that motherfucker, he's basically talking to her hoe, to his new hoe. All right, she's telling that bitch, like, get over it. I'm done. I'm going on my own. I went through some shit and I don't got time for that. But then I don't know what happened. I don't know. Basically, they said that they're saying basically that whatever you got going on seems to be your most importance. So they're just taking a step back. The ones that stop talking to you, it's because they definitely think you're sleeping around. And the ones that I would say still keep you in your life, the ones that are very authentic, like to you, like they haven't really never done anything to you. They might be confusing. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's a lot of confusions in the air here, okay? You know what I mean? But overall, like they're still in your life and you guys are still on positive notes. I want you to say you guys just got to clear the air. Something with the feet makes me think of happy feet with the dance card, dancing. Okay, allow yourself some fun each day, just as the sun dances with the moon each night. I don't know. Something about the feet. I don't know. That's how you can tell. It's making me think of a conversation I was having with someone about feet. And I was like, oh, that's what it was. Some guy that I was talking to. So he was a friend of mine. I'll say a friend. He say was because we ain't friends no more. All right. But yeah, he's like he tells me. So he's talking to me about how I look like I'm a transgender, and I'm like, pardon? And he's like, he starts like literally nitpicking every aspect of me he could find and comparing it to how it's a man. And I was like, okay. I said, so you're saying I look like a man? And he's like, no, never. Oh my God. And it's like, okay, what the fuck are you really saying then? Why are we discussing every aspect of my body? Get the fuck off me. You know what I mean? So, anyways, and then they're like, well, no, they had like issues. They thought everyone was a fucking transgender. They're so afraid that they're gonna lift the skirt and there's gonna be a wiener there. Like, try to definitely clear the air. If they're still in your life, they're lingering around to I want to say because they're more mature enough to realize that you probably have something different, not sexually. Maybe you guys' relationship never pointed to you having a sexual side thing going down. So I want to say there's this deep-seated trust between some of you, a good portion of you. That's what this whole orphan and child card is. So it's like your authenticities between each other is gonna like I want to say keep you guys hoovering in each other's lives. And yeah, you guys got to clear the air. You guys would make a great. I want to say you guys would definitely have a great date. Ten of Cups, you would have a great date at the very least. Okay, so if this is your crush, I say make a move, let them know. Okay, something with insight. You both probably got deep insight. All right, I don't remember my story now. I love how I cut myself off and mess up my story. But anyways, so I hope you enjoyed. There's something about that. Oh yeah, the guy with the dad that was in TG. So okay, I hope you enjoyed. Bye. Yeah. So I'm like, what exactly is this guy trying to get? Like, what the fuck does he want me to do? I'm not gonna defend the fact that I'm a girl. Why? Because ever since I can remember, I've had nothing but men drool over me for no good fucking reason. All right. So it's like, listen, you're not gonna ever make me think that I look like a man. Okay. I might be plain as fuck. But I told him, I said, if you ever, I said, because I didn't know if he was being insulting or just being scared. I don't know. So I let him know. Here, girl code. Let me let you know. If you want to know if it's a female before you pull the pants down, okay? The feet and the hands, all right? They gotta be tiny. If they are ginormous, then you raise your questions. Then you question the integrity. Then you get stressed out. But if they have little girl hands and little girl feet, especially the feet, that was the feet. It ain't so much about the hands because in Asia they got little hands too. All right. They look, you know what I mean? So Asians, things like this, they got little hands. So you gotta go by the feet. All right? In the discussion. They gotta have tiny little Cinderella feet, in my opinion. And if they got anything bigger, it's like they very well could be a TG. So maybe something like that happened. Maybe you thought, maybe some, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that story's random as hell and insulting to me because I don't think I look like a man. He is plain as fuck, but not manly. Get real. I mean, yeah, I'm more manly than literally probably every man I've ever met in my life, dare I say. All right. But I've met a lot of pussies. So it's like, yeah, but that don't make me a man. Don't let your, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That guy was fucked up. So, anyways, option three, I'm here. Five of Cups. I hung up on a decision. I need to take a swig. Hold on. So, how does your crush feel about you? Off the first card, I can clearly see on the fence. They don't know what to feel about you. Okay? They're like, literally, they're questioning it. All right? They're honest. They're worth waiting around for to, well, at least a respectable amount of time. You know, they're worth waiting around for a respectable amount of time to let them feel it out. Like this might be someone you just met, and you just, you know what I mean. And they definitely they have a slight look. They're looking, all right. And I feel like you're making a tiny little offer to him because you saw he's offering her like herbs. Like they're not even flowers; they're just like herbs. So it's making me think she must really like herbs. So he's offering her like something that he knows she likes. It's a small gesture, but he knows she likes it. So small or not, it's big to her. And she's like considering it. I feel like the only reason she is holding off isn't because of you at all. It's because of a past. You know, like I feel like they might have thrown out their ideas of love. So they kind of got to sit first. P.S. Okay, hubba hubba counts. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're trying, I want to say, to think of themselves first, always. That makes me think they're coming from something rough, okay? You're gonna think, I want to say, you must think they're gorgeous, magnificent, and sublime. You must tell them that. Maybe you have told them that. They're in the process of making space for new love. So, like, you're right on time with having a crush on this person, okay? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, small offers, but moving, not slow moving too. Dancing. That makes me think of slow dancing, okay? Embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly, and desire. Okay, they have a desire. What's their desire? The heart. Oh my God, yeah. They definitely have, they're not looking for love. You have a crush on someone who is not looking, but they're not closed off. Okay, they threw their torch in the water, but it didn't go out. So that torch has got some, the torch doesn't go out. It never goes out. It's an ever burning torch. That torch, low and steady, wins the race. You know what I mean? But you're gonna have to, I'm gonna say, you're gonna have to work with this person's heart. The key to this person's heart is by knowing this person's heart. How do you know this person's heart? You know, even if it's a small one, you know that they would like it. And I think that's really sweet. So that's why I'm saying the lines of communications y'all have right now, it's not enough to really talk like that about things. So I want to say they really want to talk about their past with you. They want to discuss their past with you. It drives them crazy that they can't talk about their past with you because this is like them sitting there on the bed and this is like their past. And you're over here, you know, whoever this is, you know what I mean, you male or female, you're over there thinking about them. You're thinking this with them. And they're thinking about their past and how they wish they could talk about it with you. But they're like, we can't really talk about that with the way we talk. So I don't talk about that. So I feel like maybe they psychically definitely push messages to you. They psychically try to give you hints and messages. And I mean, they try to communicate to you psychically, I want to say. Because they can't, like, so if you ever go through periods of separation, you don't talk to this person, they're most likely psychically talking to you. And this person is just a crush. So this is likely an important crush. All right. But definitely with this Knight of Pentacles, it's slow, man. Slow moving shit. Okay. Stars with the ship. So it's like, I want to say, you know what I mean? Like following your heart, following the stars. We got a boat here too. So it's like, I want to say on a journey, following their heart. They're just trying to follow their heart. And I think that they think that they find some hearts with you, so to speak. They can find some hearts with you. So they're following it. They're going to follow it. If you make any type of offers to this person, they will accept it. They definitely are interested. They like you. Okay? Something about the way you guys could hang out together and have fun together. Something about the age difference. This person, if there's an age difference, this person doesn't care about the age difference. They don't even notice it, I want to say. Like, they don't think about it. So it must not be that big of an age difference. Consolation. So yeah, that's what it is underneath the communication. Yeah, with the boat. All right. Yeah, they're like, I'm on a journey and I want to talk about it with you, and or whatever my journey was, I want to discuss all of it with you. But I'm gonna do it psychically because we don't really got, this guy's talking to the sky. So it's like they're psychically telling you their story. You know, whatever it is you wanted to know from them, whatever you've ever wanted to know, they're psychically trying to tell it to you. And they're thinking about you, and they're also trying to figure out what I want to say. Yeah, that's what it is. They're definitely, they're trying to make sure that you're worth pursuing too. Like I said, that there's really slow. This person's slow. So if you ever make them an offer, don't worry, they're just really slow to give one back. They're like, they might make offers and they look like this when they come, but they sat around. Why it took so long is it sat around like this for like 4 hours before they could finally be like, all right, I got the right thing. Here we go. All right. So yeah, Knight of Pentacles, poopy offers, man. Slow ones. They're not bad. They're solid. They mean thing. They mean something. You know what I mean? And y'all recognize that for sure. Did you guys have I want to say a meaning? You guys care about each other. All right. We got the whip card here, so it's like you might be drawn to them, because they might feel like a soulmate to you. Path. Wander on the path left travel. Wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're like thinking to themselves, man, this person has a crush on me. That's a crazy trip that to go down. Like it's like they maybe imagine how that would even come together because they know what they want in life, I feel like, and they're trying to somehow imagine you to be there. So they're like, what kind of journey is gonna really play out? This person's not too hell bent on times. This person's honor thyself. This person's, like I said, they're kind of like healing and they're looking for a new lover. So it's like they're trying to see, like, they're trying to foresee how your lives will end up, like, what'll happen. If you guys are at a distance, I feel like y'all are at a distance. We got like three boats here. So it's like, if y'all are at a distance, they're trying to see, like, how can I really, like, how can this ever become something realistic? And so they're not trying to crush on you back too much without having, like I said, a solid path or plan. And they're like, damn, I feel like they see it and it's not gonna be that easy. So they're like, well, how dedicated is this other person? You know? How much does this person really want? This person's extremely thoughtful. They're worth the effort because they're very thoughtful, I want to say. That's what they're saying about you. They say you're extremely thoughtful and I want to say considerate and nice and sweet and someone that they would want to give their torch to and stuff like that. But they just don't see how y'all could get together. So they're just not trying to move too quick and I would say end up falling in love with someone that they end up not being able to be with. They're not trying to do that. I want to say because they've already had like a rough past. All right. Journey, path and journey. That's what I'm saying. They're hung up on it. All right. Branch out to new worlds. You guys are at a distance. And in order for this person to ever even consider you, I say to accept you, even if they crush on you back, the only way this person's ever gonna even like act on those crushy ass natures or talk to you or say cute things to you or even like try to grow it with you is if you can come to them and meet them. And I want to say, and y'all can somehow build a life in person together. I want to say there's with no, this person with dance. No, this person's like dancing right now and honor thyself and dance. And Ten of Swords, they're coming out of something rough there and no rush to be like, come live over here with me right away. Like, I don't know. It's not that they're avoiding you. They're just not trying to push people like that. Like, they are not pushing people. They are not a whip. They're not someone that whips people and like, no, they're not whipping people and telling people what to do. They're a considerate person that really thinks about everybody. So it's like they really like you. And for them to even be thinking about this, they must have already been okay with you being there. Like they must see you as someone that they definitely could live with. So they're like, okay, well, now that I see where I definitely can see myself going somewhere with this person. So now they're thinking to themselves, how do I actually make it happen and have it be in real life, not just like little gestures and compliments and things like this. How do I make this crush more? Can I make this crush something more, because they're looking for a lover in their space, in their living space. But like I said, they're not like in some super crazy with boats. It's slow moving. And the Knight of Pentacles, slow moving. They're just looking for, like, I want to say there's someone that just, they would do like long distance dating or something like this until it can happen. But it would have to be like talked about, planned, and working towards, not necessarily fully, but definitely ideal life path. Yeah, they see you as that, so they would work towards that. That's what I'm saying. You guys would have to work towards coming together and living together. If that's not going to be happening, this person's not going to date you or nothing, no matter how much of a crush they have on you. We got the moon card up there. They could be a water sign. You know, I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. So it's like this person probably is really quick to love and open with it. But like with magical powers and things like this, they might be real. And like I said, Five of Cups, they're really thinking about it. And Knight of Pentacles, they're really slow moving. All right, really thoughtful, but considerate and caring. Okay, you could take that shit to the bank. What they give you is truth. You know, it's solid at the end of the day. But it's just slow. But it's because they definitely don't want any, they don't want no, I want to say they don't want to waste any time like that. They see flirting at a distance without anything ever happening to be a complete waste of time. So they're just like, no, not interested, you know? But I feel like this person also would never want to lock you down and commit to you until they met you. So if you've never met this person, they have to meet you first in order to be like in a committed relationship with you. Not because they can't keep their legs closed or because they can't keep it in their pants, but because they just don't know what you're doing and what you're up to. You might have people in the background, and then they're sitting there really investing in this because this person is a very deep thinker. This person is solid. That's how solid they are. They would lock it down from you if you just asked them today, and they'd say, sure. But then they would be like, well, that's kind of silly. Why am I going to do that? They're not going to lock it down for me. I feel like this person's looking for a new love, like love, solid love. They've been through something rough. Yeah. With nerd, lemon. Yeah, no, this person don't try to show off for no one or nothing. This person definitely gets a lot of people trying to compete against them or compete with them or like show down with them or something, like, I don't know. I want to say from the other gender, like or whatever their sexual preference is, they're getting it from them often. So they always have to reconsider anyone that ever crushes on them, because they always got to reconsider what the hell they're really trying to do here. Fox in reverse. That's what I'm saying. Negative fox energy. They've dealt with a lot of nasty people. And a lot of foxes come up there and try to, I want to say, try to play them. People try to play this person, but this player is the person. I want to say this player, this person ain't a player. They're the game. They're the one that made the game. They're the inventor of the game. So they don't get played. So it's like all this negative fox energy that comes at them. It's so annoying. So I feel like that's what I'm saying. They're like a little shocked by how honoring this whole relationship is. It's like it's this right here. It's very respectful. All right? It's very back and forth. All right? Gorgeous, magnificent, and sublime. Like they're blown away by that. Like that kind of makes them go even a little slower because that's something they've never seen before. All they've ever seen is this or that, and they figure it out right away. And then like I feel like you've never been none of that. It's never been any of that. It's always been really open, honest stuff. And they're just not used to that. Then we have Pisces. We have the Pisces card. That's why I said they might be a water sign. And then I love you. That's why I said they're going to be very loving and fun and bubbly. I might be painting them out to be the stone cold thinker right now. But no, that's just when they're sitting there alone thinking about you. Okay? And I want to say they definitely go back and forth between like, oh my God, forget it. I don't want to crush on this person. To, oh my God, I can't help it. They've given me no reason to say, oh my God, I don't want this person. And I feel like you as the person are just sitting around back like that, just, being completely in awe by them, like having a crush on them. And they're just struggling next week in reverse. So I don't know, maybe something was supposed to happen next week, but it's in reverse now. So it's not happening no more. And something with a Taurus. So we have Pisces, Taurus, I love you, and next week. And we also have something about tomorrow over there. So if we're putting dates, we got tomorrow and next week. Don't know. Okay. Let me see if I got any other message for you. So how does your crush feel about you? I want to say, I want to say you're someone, yeah, bright paths of understanding will open on target. This is all about paths. Hold up. It says path. Wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you. Journey. Branch out to new worlds. On target. Follow your ideal path. Sweet asylum. Clarity. bright paths of understanding will open. Okay? So I don't know what that means to you. So maybe you were trying to make, I don't know, maybe this is going to help you be able to clear the lines of communication with this person, because I was talking about having it be something like that. And I want to say they would discuss your problems with you. They would discuss anything going on in their life with you. They're not hiding anything from you. And I feel like they can't help but feel like you might be hiding something from them just because they can't tell because of everything they meet. There's like a shadowiness to you. All right. That's why I said maybe your communications aren't clear. They don't have a good line of communication with you. So that makes it hard for them to fully trust you. But I feel like they just can't help but always fall back on trusting you because you've given them no reason not to. Okay, and that's good. They should. That's an honest person. Because you gotta see it as you gotta think of projection at the end of the day. What do people project onto you? I feel like this person's just projecting caution because they're just trying to protect their heart. But I want to feel like they're not being immature about it. They're not throwing accusing things towards you, things like this. Yeah, I think that's very mature. So yeah, they might be a little older than you. If not, they're definitely behaving really nice, and I think they're worth investigating. Okay, if you're someone that really was giving them tiny little offers, keep doing that. Just give them time, and don't invest your heart into it. And don't go looking elsewhere. But don't, you know what I mean? Like, don't brush this person off. Kind of give them time. Just give them time. I don't know. So let me see. What's next? So that's Nikki Sunny. Okay. Next is okay. Next is didn't do nothing. All right, didn't do nothing. It says who wants to apologize to you? Why and will they? Okay, I don't know how that title's gonna end up. It might literally just end up exactly like that. So that's I don't know how else to word it other than that. There's no like way to smush it down. So that's what's coming up next. And then after that is Oya Mystique, Oya Mystique, and it's she wants to know or they want to know about the neighbors. So I changed your title. I wrote it down as different neighbors. Okay, and it's why are they harassing you and when will it and when will it stop? Okay, so that's what's coming after the next one. So didn't do nothing. You're up next with who wants to apologize to you? Why and will they? Okay, so I'll probably take care of that one later. It's only like 10 o'clock. I'm probably going to go eat something again. I'm hungry again. Okay, so I hope you have a good day. Okay, and you have a, I don't even know how to stop this thing. Okay, bye.